Alright. Sorry, there goes the last of my cereal there. I still have a little bit of coffee, but that shouldn't be as gross. I think I am liking this shotgun a lot. Of course, we can't use it for the big guys, but what my sniper's for. Um, so yeah, I think I'll keep it over that. Can't remember the name. The bigger blaster. I'll go ahead and sell that. Pretty sure we can get more of them anyways from the destroyer chests. And since everything scales to our level now, we won't really have an issue with that once we run out of golden keys. This is a very... I didn't really think about that, but it's very nice that they did that. Like, yeah, usually the golden chests contain, like, purples. So you don't really use it for legendaries anyways, but every once in a while you get a legendary out of it. I mean, we got this out of it, we got... I think way back in the beginning of the game, I think we got the hive mind from one of them. We got the mug shot just now. It was very nice that they said, oh, if you want gearbox weapons, you can do the golden chest. Or you can go to the destroyer and farm those chests. Because that's where else you would get those. So very nice of them to include two different sources for that. Am I tripping, or does this look exactly like Old Haven? This little section right here looks... It looks like it's like straight ripped out of Old Haven. Am I crazy? Yeah, that's like the bridge right here. There's a turret right there. There's another one on that side. This is literally Old Haven. Is this not Old Haven? Dead Haven. Oh yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense then. Maybe they just stole the assets and called it a new area. Oh, that's like named, or not named, but within the same like grouping of areas. Like the Crimson Lance took over Old Haven. They took over this Haven as well, but now it's overrun. So now we have Dead Haven. New Haven is new, don't get me wrong. New design and all that, but it feels like either they just reskinned Old Haven and called it a new area, or they said, we're going to design them to be similar and give them a similar theme and a similar name and all that for thematic continuity. Oh, I'm going back to the entrance. Oh, no wonder. No wonder. I just did a big old loop around the map. I was thinking we were going somewhere new. Okay, wait. Let me take a look around then. So yeah, this is where we came out of. We went around this way. So this really is just Old Haven then. Yeah, I remember all of this. Maybe the buildings were in a slightly different place or something like that. I mean, there wasn't that little underground part. Yeah, all of this is just Old Haven, man. Wow, okay. Realize it all. Very sneaky. Sneaky of the devs. I am tempted to kill all these zombies again for the XP, but I'll just go ahead and move on. Actually, wait, no, we do need to kill them. I keep forgetting we have goals to meet. Got stuff to do, man. Rocket launcher should make quick work of them anyways. Get them out of here real quick. Gotta be at least 10 kills for the counter, right? Or like 20, I think now. Frankenstein shouldn't be too much of a problem. You know what? We're already back here at the beginning. Let's just go. Let's just go. We're gonna have plenty more opportunity later. Alright, so that kind of took a long time, but there's that quest. Still got quite a few more. Not really quite as many as like any point in the main story. I feel like anytime you go to any part in this series, you're gonna see me with more side quests than I have right now. But we still gotta get through all these. Alright, and there goes my coffee. Oh, so what are we doing? Collect... oh, no, that's the main quest. Find and kill the members of the pack. Who are the pack? Dr. Ned here. Seems like my antidote from Skag Blood didn't quite have the intended results. Okay. You're lucky you survived your encounter with a so-called were-skag. Yeah, I fought that guy. I wish I could say he was the only one, but the other test subjects seem to have formed a pack and are terrorizing the coastline. Oh, I understand. Okay. You should really take care of them to avoid the spread of that disease as well. Man, sometimes I wonder if maybe I should have been a villain instead of an NPC. That would have been fun. That would have been pretty fun. Kind of funny to imply that he's gone mad and he's broken the fourth wall, like he's realized he's in a video game and he's gone mad because of it. Go kill these other were-skags, as he calls them. You know what, though? That actually kind of goes back to my point earlier when I was talking about, you know, mythos and like folklore creatures, because we're gonna go fight some were-skags. Essentially just werewolves, right?
I've been noticing some strange things at the mill of late.
This is for another quest.
Seem to be falling very ill. What is strange is that we all had our checkups just last week and were given a clean bill of health and a vitamin from the company's physician, Dr. Ned. He's doing everything in his power.
Do I have the voiceover volume turned down or something? I feel like I can barely hear them.
Been some deaths. Do not worry. I will, as always, be careful. I'll send an echo again soon. All my love, Hank.
Cool. Okay. If you're curious, Hank Reese, that man that was just talking, with the goofy hat, he was the first of the were-skags that we killed. If you go to the end of this area here, the General Lee Hospital, that building right there is where we found the antidote, and where we found Reese, who was turned into a giant skag, basically. And we killed him, and we got the antidote. And now, I think we're trying to get a quest done where we're trying to find out the whereabouts of Reese for his wife. Obviously, we know about the whereabouts of Reese now, but she doesn't. So we gotta go find all those logs. We're probably gonna have to go kill him again to fulfill the quest, maybe. Something of that ilk. Very sad. Very sad. I still don't know what's up with these zombie brains that we keep picking up. Every time we shoot a zombie in the head, um, it drops a zombie brain. And yeah, I just don't know what we're doing with that. I just don't know. My best guess would be maybe we collect like 1,000 of them. We get an achievement. Because there's no challenge that says collect so many zombie skulls. I'm pretty sure they don't add any challenges for the DLCs. That is true for the other games. In the other games, you'll notice like new enemies will have their own challenges associated with them, and areas and quests and all that stuff. Doesn't seem like that in this game though, which does lighten the load. Make it a little bit easier on me. I don't have to work so hard, you know? Still don't know what the brains are for. Some awesome XP we're getting here. I think I mentioned this last week, but or the week before. We're getting some great XP from all these enemies here. Kind of funny how they named those guys Torso, huh? Not even Torso Zombie or Eviscerated Zombie or something like that. The Torso. That's that. Oh, actually, I did mention as well, now that we're in this area, I should say, I think this area is like very obviously an inspiration to Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, because if you go back into that series or if you own the game, if you find Shattergrave Barrow, this looks almost exactly like it. Obviously, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is like got all the bells and whistles and everything. It looks really good, like the shading and the lighting and everything. But the map design itself is very, very similar. Like we've had sectioned off little areas here. It's not exactly the same, but it's like, you know, we got one section down there, then we got that section there, so on and so forth. There's all these undead enemies. There's a bunch of skeletons and zombies in Shadowgrave Barrow. That building at the end is very reminiscent of the church in Shadowgrave Barrow, although in Shadowgrave Barrow we can go in the church and there's like a whole section under there. I don't think we can go in this house. But there is like a little side path, I think, that veers off from there. Yeah. I guess we have to go there now. Yeah, like everything past this little gate right there is not quite like Shadowgrave Barrow at all, but everything from the entrance up till that house is very, very much Shadowgrave Barrow, which I think is interesting. Gotta reuse and recycle when you can, you know? Nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna go back over this way to the house, even though it's not where we're supposed to be going. Because I do want to see if we maybe have a echo log over here, perhaps. No? Oh, maybe not then. Alright. Can we find... the man himself, the skag himself? Yes, there he is. Ah! Yep. Not too bad to kill, really, even though he is overleveled. Got his hat on. He's just a big old skag walking around on two legs like he's the boss. Oh, he's got 2 health bars. Yeah, I forgot about that. He heals. He gets a little more aggressive. Still not too crazy, though. Basically the same loop as that Rankin Bill that we just fought. Okay, let me try something. We come out of phase lock, or phase walk, I should say. Excuse me. Hit him with a bunch of that. Hit him with an assault rifle. The 9 yards. Maybe not. Not too sure we really get anything out of this guy, so it's not a big deal, but I was just hoping to kill him again. That's alright, though. Kind of a nice tip to learn that we get more damage depending on what level we are relative to the enemies. Because now I've got my brain thinking about future games. I'm kind of not focused in the moment of the game, unfortunately, but I'm thinking about the future games. Because like I said, we're going to have a lot of moments that just piss us off for some reason or another. And whenever I would play Borderlands 2 and do like a raid boss, because there's plenty of those in that game, most of the time they're over leveled. Like even if you are max level, they're like 2 or 3 levels over that. Which I never really thought about it as anything. Because why would I? I don't think they ever explain that explicitly, but kind of makes sense why they're so strong is because they're over leveled, so they just take less damage. Like, period. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just, interesting that they decided that way to dominate the player, essentially. What am I looking for here? I know I gotta go find these were-skags and kill them, but I don't know where they're at. If not, right there. Oh, there's one of them. Okay. Who is that? Father O'Callahan? Alright. I think we just got an echo log of that guy. What's your deal? Do you, I'm guessing these guys all have 2 health bars, so I'm gonna be careful. SMG should do the trick for the first health bar, and then maybe a rocket launcher. Or assault rifle or something. I don't know. These rack aren't really helping. Not too many of them, though. Yep, there's a second health bar, okay. Maybe switch out to our rifle. Oh, I don't have it equipped. There we go. Okay, maybe not. would be nice for this guy, but okay. Whew. Alright, let's keep using the shotgun then, maybe, and the rocket launcher. I would use my sniper, because I know the sniper has great critical damage, but I don't think it's reliable enough. Oh. Okay. Alright. I guess it's just gonna be SMG then. Yeah, that seems to be doing the best work. Maybe shotgun? I haven't tried that yet. Oh. Oh, got down. Please. Show me a rack. Show me a rack, please. A corpse eater. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. I don't know what I just killed, but thank you, God, I guess. Thank you, God, I suppose. Give me a second, just give me a second. This is take forever, man. Gotta kill 4 or 3 more of these guys? Oh god, there's one of them. Oh. Oh, I don't want to fight 2 at the same time. That's even worse. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me get the big guy. Or both of them, I suppose. Don't want to fight you, Wesley. I do not want to get you enraged. God, why do they have so much resistance when they become enraged? Pissing me off. Guessing if I go further that way, there's going to be, you know, the other 2. Let me just keep my distance. Show me a critical hit. No. Nope. Nope. Oh, they don't. Is he stuck? Is he trying to run towards me? I didn't see how much damage that critical hit did. Another one. Oh, that's a great chunk of damage. Yeah, let's keep doing this. Yeah, yeah. 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 Oh, there he is. All right. Should be able to take care of him at this point. So, I have some news I should share with you guys. Not really that pressing. It's more of like a plan for the future rather than current news, but... So, if you saw my stream last night, the Bloon stream, I mean, you can go watch it. It's on Twitch. It'll be up next week on YouTube. I talked about trying to get some new emotes for the channel because by default I have access to 5 animated ones and 5 non-animated ones, so 10 in total. The only thing is I have to make them myself, or of course, you know, hire somebody to do it. Like, I can't just pull them off the internet. Like, I gotta create them one way or another. And I am not a visual artist by any means. I talked about this on the stream, but if you go to my channel, you'll notice, and you look like a little closely, you'll notice all the art is like not the highest resolution it could be. It's a little sloppy, even though it is, you know, serviceable. It gets the idea across. That's what I wanted, but it's just not like what I really wanted was a lot more detailed and artistic and involved, but I just can't do that with my skills. So I had to settle for what I did and what I have now, which is fine. But that's really the only issue I'm gonna run into when I make my emotes. So the news is that I'm gonna try to make some myself. I'm gonna let you guys know when those are up. You guys can use them in chat. And they're all gonna be pixelated, like pixel art. What I'm gonna try to do is make them look like they're kind of like an enamel pin. Like they've got a shadow to them, they've got highlights, as if you could like, as if they're like shiny and you could like feel them, you know what I mean? It's kind of weird to describe it that way, but I feel like you get the idea. Let me show you an example. This is Doctor Strange's little magical eye. I think it's the Eye of Agamotto, if I remember correctly. Very hard to see in this lighting, but oh, come on. Here you go. Oh, there we go. So it's a pin. It's got, you know, the back and everything. It's metal. So my idea is I'm trying to make pixel art emotes that have this kind of texture to them. Like they've got the outlines, they have highlights on them that make it pop almost like 3D. Like I said, I'm not an artist. So I'm going to struggle and I'm going to suffer looking at all these references that I'm going to pull up later. And that's how that's going to go. But I'll let you guys know when that is done. I know I'm probably going to cry when I try to do the animated ones. If I had to guess, they probably can't be more than like, I don't even know, like 3 seconds in length. I think I have seen some pretty long emotes before though. So who knows, maybe it's like a 10-second limit or something, like 8 to 10 seconds. Which is terrifying because if I have to draw them all myself, I mean, I don't know, it's a lot of frames to draw when I don't know anything about anything. I'm going to try my best.